I'm here to just share a couple of my own thoughts and things that I know a little bit about that might be able to help you during this time of quarantine. Life has changed drastically for most of us in a lot of ways. We're not going to work, we're not sending our kids off to school. A lot of us moms are just really winging it. Some of us are really structured, some of us are really not structured. So most of us, I think, fall somewhere in between. So that being said, how many times have you washed your hair since all of this has started? How many times since being home with your kids have you went through your normal beauty routine or just your normal self-care routine that you would do typically during normal life? So that's what I want to talk about. Hair depression is a thing. So it's kind of a silly thing. It's not actually a diagnosis, but I've definitely seen people experience hair depression. Hair depression can be defined, according to the internet, so we all know it's true, right? It can be defined as the period in which a woman's hair is not done, therefore resulting in mood swings, random episodes of crying, anxiety, etc. This can also come as a result of skin breakouts, a bad makeup day, not having your nails or lashes done. Whether you're a Christian or not, that definitely has an impact on the way we view our day. If we have a bad hair day, sometimes that can really throw off our day. And sometimes we can hyper focus on those things in a really bad way and start idolizing that. But we don't also need to throw the baby out with the bathwater. I am not suggesting whatsoever that our value is in the way our hair looks, the way our makeup's done, the clothes that we wear. Not whatsoever. Our value can only be found in Jesus Christ and the value assigned to us through Him by God. He loves us, and that has no bearing on the way we do our makeup or hair. But our hair and makeup does have a bearing on the way we feel. And whenever I say makeup, I'm talking about makeup because I wear makeup. But not everyone does, and that's okay too. I'm more so getting at your normal routine that makes you feel alive, that makes you feel productive, makes you feel like you're ready to go. For some of us, maybe it's just a special pair of work boots that maybe we wouldn't call special until we don't have to put them on anymore. But doesn't it feel good when we dress up for date night? Whether we're meeting with friends for coffee, heading to a fancy dinner with our spouse, it prompts us typically, if we're going out like that, to glam it up a little bit more than we normally would. Even if we're just heading out to grab dinner at a casual place, I notice that most folks aren't wearing their PJs. At least I've never witnessed that. There are a lot of ways that Ramey Church is working to help and available to relieve some of the stressors in your life. So please message our Facebook page if there's a way that we can help you by holding the rope for you. And Pastor Kevin posted a really great video on Thursday about what it means to hold the rope. So check that out for more understanding about that aspect of what I'm talking about. But I'm here because I want to bring you some pro tips, so to speak, because I am a licensed cosmetologist, and so I know a thing or two about this. And these are just some tips that can help you feel better throughout your day, even feel a little more alive during quarantine. I have best heard self-care described as parenting yourself. So with that being the mindset moving forward through these next few tips, I want to encourage you to really parent yourself. And the first tip that I have in parenting yourself during quarantine to make you feel a little better, make you feel more alive, is wash your hair. Not all of us wash our hair the same amount of times during a week. Sometimes it's once a week, sometimes it's twice, sometimes it's every day, sometimes it's every other day. Whatever your normal is, keep washing your hair according to your normal hair washing schedule. It's been 2 weeks since most salons closed, 2 weeks since the schools closed. It's time. You will feel better. Trust me. Here's your PSA, public announcement. It's time to wash your hair. Okay. After you've washed your hair, wash your face. We have oils and debris and probably viruses and bacteria and all sorts of craziness on our face. We've been told to not touch our face, and so it makes us want to touch our face even more. But beyond all of that, when we when you wash your face, it can really help your pores breathe again, and it wakes you up a little bit, makes you feel a little better. So wash your face, even if you don't wear makeup. Then I want to challenge you to parent yourself to get dressed. Now, I don't just mean get dressed into your pajamas again for the same day in the same pair, because that can really help us stay in a rut of panic, stay in a rut of anxiety, stay in a rut of fear, stay in a rut of depression, because we're not dressing like we're ready to do something. We're not dressing like we're awake. We're not dressing like we're active. We're dressing like we are asleep. And so it tends to make us feel a little more sleepy. But put something on that you love. Put something on that makes you feel good. That dress hanging in the back of your closet that you save for special days. Maybe maybe a specific pair of jeans that you love, or a special shirt. You just love how soft it is. I feel like I'm saying love a lot. But really that's the focus here. Maybe it's workout clothes that you feel amazing in, that you feel active, you feel ready to move. Maybe those athletic leggings with zebra print. Maybe they're a bold, vibrant color. For me, it's lace. I love lace, so I have a lot of it. And my pajamas are not lace. They are flannel and cozy. But I definitely feel different whenever I dress in clothes that I love for the day. It'll make you feel a little bit more alive, trust me. And the last thing that I want to talk about today, and I hope to come to you more with some more tips, but I want to talk to you about doing your nails. This is something that we're probably seeing our nails a lot more because we're washing our hands, or we're supposed to be, for 20 seconds. A lot. Several times during the day. This isn't necessarily new news, but I hope you're washing your hands a lot. So we're also looking at our nails a lot. And for some extra feel-good bling, you can grab some press-on nails when you're out looking for toilet paper at your local Dollar General and follow some simple instructions. My coworker and good friend, Hannah, has put together, some really simple ways that she's demonstrated how to apply these press-on nails well so that you get a little bit of life out of them. They're really cheap. A great way to enjoy some pampering at home, and your kids might even enjoy helping you out with that. Following these tips will help you feel a little more productive on the days where you might be fighting hard to keep your thoughts positive. It can be really difficult to see anything that's good, and it's even more difficult when we look in the mirror while we wash our hands for those 20 seconds and see someone who isn't making time to take care of themselves. I'm guilty of allowing myself fall into a thought process that keeps me in a rut of frumpy. I'll joke about it, make light of being undone and how it's the hip thing. But I have definitely seen the benefits of taking a little bit of time to be done as well. Knowing that God is in control of all of these things, and we still do have control over some things. We get to choose to control what we can and trust God over all of it. Thank you, and stay safe, healthy, and wash your hands.